Good afternoon. You think about your life, think about the things that you've gone through, the things that you've seen, and you know that there are just some things that are impossible for you to do. I know that for me, it was impossible for me to get a perfect score on my ACT and SAT tests. It was impossible for me to run any faster than I did when I was in track and field. It is impossible for me to accomplish these amazing things that people could only write about in books and see in movies. And you experience the same thing. You can look at your life, you can look at what you've gone through, and you know that there are just some things that are impossible for you. You read about them, you see them being done by other people on TV, and you think, there's no way I'm ever going to get to the Olympics. There's no way that I'm ever going to travel in space. There's no way that I'm ever going to own a major corporation. There's no way, right? You get the sense that if you just let your mind start wandering, you would wander into all sorts of things that would be impossible for you. Some of them because they're truly impossible, some because you're just not going to put forth the effort, and you don't have time to put forth the effort to accomplish them. But now think of the list of things that are impossible for God. God is over everything. God is all-powerful. God is all-knowing. Every bit of wisdom and knowledge belongs to Him. He is the one who put this whole world together. He is the one who has all the power that is necessary to conquer your sin and my sin. So is there anything that falls on that list of things that are impossible for God? Things that God could never achieve, that He could only dream about? Of course not. Luke chapter 1, verse 37, "For nothing will be impossible for God." God is the one who does the impossible. God is the one who sees you struggling in your life, facing the difficulties and the sufferings and bearing the sins and the guilt that you have. And God does the impossible. He forgives you. God does the impossible. He loves you in spite of those things. God does the impossible. He makes you ready for heaven. The only way that He could do that is through Jesus. It's in Jesus that God does the impossible, because there is nothing that is impossible for God. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.